but the first batch of samples from the first couple of holes is already at the lab. So we should see some official assays in the near distant future.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by Rome Resources CEO Paul Barrett. Paul, very good to speak with you. You're out with an update on drilling at the Kalai and Montagoma prospects at your Bezier North project in the DRC. How's it looking so far?
Yes, morning, Stephen. It's looking pretty good. We went out, Mark and myself went out with Jamie a couple of weeks ago now to look at the operation and everything, see how it's going. It is going quite well. In terms of the drilling production, we've now stepped up. We've got the fourth rig, which is in fact, the helicopter was working on getting that set up on Montagoma the last couple of days. So that should be drilling. We've got active one rig at the moment, as I said, and this last one coming on Montagoma, and we've got two drilling on Kalai. So we've been doing quite well. The progress is we're about a third of the way through the program. So it's going quite well. We are seeing pretty promising results. It's all kind of qualitative at the moment, but the first batch of samples from the first couple of holes is already at the lab. So we should see some official assays in the near distant future. I think we will probably put out another specific announcement about well results rather than the kind of general update that we gave yesterday. Probably early next week once we get another couple of wells drilled, and then we move on from there. So I think the timing of where we're going from here is that we'll still be drilling through obviously the rest of October, probably through all of November. And that will get us to pretty much our target. So we're steadily going through the proposed whole inventory, and we're just plugging away. So yeah, I'm very pleased at the progress. It's not the easiest jurisdiction to work in, but challenging because it's remote. We have to rely on helicopter operations, and that's always weather dependent, etc. So yeah, they're doing a really good job.
Paul, you said you're going to be drilling through this month and November while you get to your target. Tell us what the target is and I suppose the potential that you're seeing at Bezier.
Well, the original plan, which was, as we said right at admission, is 3,000 meters of drilling. So that's our kind of initial target. I think because we're seeing some pretty good, as I say, semi-quantitative indications at the moment, then we might like to continue drilling. The thing is that having the helicopter on site, having all the camp all active and everything, all the logistics, it does make sense to try and keep going as much as possible. So 3,000 is our minimum, which we regard as being what we need for the resource reporting. But if we're able to continue to do more, then I think that's a very smart move in this campaign. So it's a little bit up in the air in that respect at the moment, but we're certainly confident that we're going to get enough to give us our resource numbers. It's tin, obviously, primarily, but copper is coming in quite strongly on Montagoma as well. So we'll certainly have those two commodities reported on as we go very early into 2025. I'm expecting.
Well, Paul, I hope you'll keep us posted on any progress as those results come through. Thank you very much for the update today.
Thank you, Stephen. Pleasure.
That's Rome Resources CEO Paul Barrett.